Welcome. I'm Doris. I work at Tallinn University as a senior marketing specialist. Today, we're going to tell you about Tallinn University overall, about our study programs, admission requirements, and, of course, student life. But first of all, where is Tallinn University? We're located in Estonia. Estonia is a really small country in Europe. As you can see on the map, our neighboring countries are Latvia, Russia, and across the bay, Finland. As I said, we are a small country. The area is only a bit more than 45,000 square kilometers. The capital city is Tallinn, so we are located in the capital city. The population of Estonia is only 1.3 million people. The currency here we use is euro. The language is of course Estonian, but no worries. English is widely spoken as well Russian. We are the member of EU, Schengen area and NATO. And we are a e-society. We have, honestly, Wi-Fi access almost everywhere. We have here e-voting, e-residency, name it. But about Tallinn University. We are the largest University of Humanities and Social Sciences in Tallinn and the third biggest public university in Estonia. Tallinn University was established in 2005 and named as Tallinn University. But actually the history of the university dates back even to the beginning of the 20th century. But in 2005, different units that were in Tallinn were merged into one and named as Tallinn University. What's interesting about the university is that we have the longest traditions of teacher training, yet one of the most modern film and media schools that exist side by side. At the moment, we are located in TV studio, for example. Our university has unique, innovative and interdisciplinary programs. Interdisciplinary means across disciplines. Later on, you're going to hear about the study programs. We have a new campus in the city center. Everything is close by. The harbor is close by, airport, bus station, the old town that belongs to the UNESCO heritage is close by, and we even have a branch in Helsinki where we teach law. We have prominent scientists and lecturers. All our professors are really experts in their field. We rank in world top 250 in sociology studies. We believe in individual approach to students. By that I mean our courses are rather small, so the students always can approach the professor, discuss different matters with the professors, with the course mates. And here we have a creative and free environment. We have 5 broad focus fields at universities. All the research, everything, all the teaching is done in those 5 broad focus fields, which are healthy and sustainable lifestyle, society and open governance, digital and media culture, educational innovation, and cultural competences. Of course, what's important, the university is student life as well. We have about 7,500 students studying with us, among whom around 900 are international students. About the student life, we have here different organizations. We have our own cafe, photo club, sports clubs, basketball, volleyball club, culture club, international club that organizes events for international students, ESN for exchange students, even our own childcare. And you as a student, of course, can always take part of different events the organizations organize or be part of the clubs. Additionally to the degree programs, we offer short courses here. One option to participate in our short courses is International Summer School. The summer school will take place in July from 9th to 27th. There are about 25 different courses in various fields, language courses, creative courses, different workshops, etc. And a lot of the courses are connected to our degree programs as well. During the summer school, we have here around 300 participants. About 85% are from foreign countries. We also offer scholarships in our summer school. And last but not least, of course, what we offer is exciting cultural program. So the participants can visit museums in Tallinn, go to field trips outside of Tallinn to discover Estonia. If you're interested in the short courses, you can go to summerschool.tlu.ee and register to a course you like the most. Counterpart is International Winter School. The winter school will take place in January to 7 to 25, 2019. There are about 5 to 7 different courses, but of course, cultural program. You can read more at winterschool.tlu.ee. But how does the campus here look like? What I suggest you to do is to visit our virtual tour at virtualtour.tlu.ee. There you can go and look around and see what kind of cool rooms and facilities we have here. So now about the general admission requirements. Step 1. What's really important, you need to apply online at estonia.dreamapply.com. Then you need to submit the written part of the admission exam. You can see it from the program-specific requirements. Then you need to pay the application fee, which is 80 euros. Also, please check country-specific requirements at tlu.ee/country-specific. In case you're not able to submit your documents by the requested deadline, then please contact our admission specialist at admissions@tlu.ee and discuss with them what are the options. Step 2. You need to prove your English proficiency if you want to study here. You need to have English at least on B2 level. You can prove your English with well-known tests as IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge exam and so on, or you can do the Tallinn University English language exam as well. But please go to our website and read more about the English proficiency. There are as well some things you need to keep in mind according to country. Step 3. Wait for initial feedback from the admission specialist. If the documents are sufficient and you receive a positive feedback from the written part, you will be asked to do the admission interview via Skype, so no need to come to Estonia for that, of course. If everything is okay, you are asked to send by post your application cover from DreamApply and required educational documents. And then, if everything is okay, a successful candidate will be informed by the positive decision via online application system. But now, what's really important, the deadlines. For non-EU EEA applicants, except now the applicants from Turkey, Russia, Ukraine and Georgia, the deadline from submitting the application online is 1st of April, but sending your documents by post is 20th of April. So keep in mind those deadlines. Now applicants from Turkey, Russia, Ukraine and Georgia, the deadline for submitting application is 1st of June and sending your documents by post 20th of June. For EU EEA citizens, you have a bit more time. Submitting your application is 1st of July and sending documents by post 15th of July. And now, for Finnish and Latvian citizens who have obtained general secondary education in Finland or in Latvia for BA level programs, except now the audiovisual media program, the deadline for submitting application is 15th of August and sending your documents 24th of August. And when does the study start? For our international students, it's really important the last week of August, which is the orientation week. There you can get all the information about studying here, about our study systems and so on. And the studies start in the first week of September.
Hello, my name is Julia Tofanchuk. I'm Associate Professor of British Literature here at Tallinn University and also a coordinator of the Liberal Arts in Humanities Bachelor Program. Are you thinking of entering the university and getting your first degree, but are not sure exactly what you would like to study? Are you interested in languages, literature, reading, thinking, analyzing, history, maybe anthropology, but cannot choose between those exciting disciplines? Then we have a great program for you, which is called Liberal Arts in Humanities. A great point about this program is that if you are interested in all these exciting things at once, history, languages, literature, reading, writing, analyzing, but cannot choose, really have not made up your mind yet, then at the first stage you do not even have to choose. You can study all those exciting disciplines in just one go. What does it mean? Liberal arts in humanities. Liberal means free, and this is exactly what our program offers: the freedom of choice, the freedom to look around, look into yourself, learn about your personal interests, your personal learning style, what interests you exactly, try this and that, and then decide which fields exactly you would like to study more in depth. But this still has to be within the humanities. That means not social sciences, psychology or sociology, not law or political sciences or physics or biology or engineering, but literature, history, languages, culture within that field. So some practical information about our program. Like many bachelor programs in Europe, it lasts 3 years, that is 6 semesters. And the tuition fee for one semester is 1,500 euros. Plus you must add the living expenses in Estonia, which are a bit lower than in many European countries. And our focus is, as I've said, on culture, literature, history, modern foreign languages. The language of the program is English. That means that all your courses, all your subjects are in English. You talk to the teacher in English, you talk to your group mates in English, you write essays in English, you do your bachelor exam in English. And that makes our program quite unique. First of all, we are the only liberal arts and humanities bachelor program in the Baltic countries. And secondly, we are also the only liberal arts and humanities program in the nearby region which is taught entirely in English. So that seems exciting enough. Then why choose our program? First of all, the students are not limited to only one field. And if you are a person who would like to try this and that, that is for you. And also our study methods are traditional and innovative. We combine traditional auditorial work, lectures, seminars, exams, essays, with some innovative methods such as project-based learning, which prepares you for project-solving activities and project work in real life. Also teamwork, which is essential in today's business world. And digital learning, which is Estonia famous for its digital technology skills. So you will get to design a digital portfolio, employing video and study according to the media, and very many exciting things. And our study groups are international, and this is probably the greatest asset because you are getting the international experience firsthand. First of all, you learn English. You have to come with some knowledge of English, of course, but you also get to polish and practice it, not only through books or doing exercises, but also by talking to your fellow students in English. And also you learn about different cultures, not only from books or films or videos, but by getting to know your fellow students. Our groups are very international. They consist of students from all over the world. So you get to learn about cultures and countries through the representatives of these cultures and countries. And after graduation, what are the career perspectives? Because our education is quite wide, we prepare our students for a wide variety of jobs in cultural journalism, arts administration, cultural management, museum industry, publishing, politics, and so on. And of course, we expect our students to continue after getting this broad basic bachelor education to continue at a master's level, either in one of the international universities in another country or in one of our own master's programs, because we have history MA, anthropology MA, Estonian studies MA, and literature, arts and visual culture, and why not teacher of English or teacher of foreign languages. This is something that will get you a job anywhere and everywhere. So what exactly do we teach? First of all, in the first year, the student learns or participates in university-wide courses, which are compulsory for all students at Tallinn University, but for our liberal arts and humanities students, they take place in English. These are, for example, Introduction to the Humanities, Critical Thinking, which are more traditional courses consisting of lectures, seminars, and essay writing. And then there is this wonderful life course. The abbreviation means Learning in Interdisciplinary Focused Environment. And this is not an auditorial subject. You do not sit in the classroom, but you collaborate with students from other groups and other disciplines and design your own project. And that teaches you time planning, teamwork, project work skills, project management. You're creating your personal plan. So that is really essential. These skills are essential for the future job market. Then we have a variety of language courses. Our international students have to acquire at least a basic knowledge of the Estonian language. And also there are many other foreign languages such as Spanish, Italian, French, German, Russian, different Asian languages. So the choice is again wide. And then from the second year of studies, the student gets to choose 2 modules out of the 7 that we offer, and they specialize in those 2 modules, pass them in full. And these modules are anthropology, Asian studies, cultural studies of English-speaking countries, including Anglophone literatures, comparative cultural analysis, Estonian studies, history, Russian language and culture and literature. So quite a lot to choose from. And this is not all. The good news is that once you've chosen your 2 modules, then you are also free to pick individual subjects from the remaining 5. So really to enhance your educational base according to your personal interests and preferences and your personal goals. This is our academic staff. Our courses are taught by the best specialists in the field, and because our program is put together out of several study fields and several disciplines, then we have the privilege of collaborating with the best specialists in these fields. So if this all seems fine and exciting, then what exactly do you have to do in order to apply? In order to apply for admission, the candidate must submit the following documents: application, filled out online, letter of motivation, proof of English proficiency, and their secondary school certificate. If you are still in the final year of school, then your graduation prospects and information about prospective grades, more information can be found by online or by contacting our admission specialist. And then you have to pass an admission exam, which consists of 2 steps, 2 parts. First of all, your application and your letter of motivation. The length of letter of motivation is about 500 words, and it must be added with your application and must state very clearly why you have chosen our university, why you want to study with us, what your interest in the humanities is, why you're interested in these particular fields and not hard sciences or law or political sciences or engineering. So what exactly is there in the humanities that you find suits you, and how you're going to benefit from our degree after graduation, or whether you are going to continue in the future. Then, if your letter of motivation is convincing enough, you're invited to an interview, and if you are not in Estonia at the moment, the interview is conducted via Skype. During the interview, we talk to you on the basis of the letter of motivation. Again, you explain why you're interested in our program, why you're interested in the humanities. And then in the humanities, people like to read, to analyze, to discuss. So to get a taste of what we're doing here, each candidate has to read 2 compulsory texts, which can be found in the system when you apply. The texts are scanned there for you, so you don't have to look for them anywhere in the library, but you have to choose 2 texts, read them in full. And then during the interview, we discuss according to the guiding questions, or you are free, of course, to express your own opinion on any of the issues raised in these texts. So this is the application procedure. And if you find that this is something that suits you, then you're welcome to apply and to come to study at Tallinn University. So that was Liberal Arts in Humanities and Julia Tofanchuk. And now I'm giving the floor to Doris Piho again. Thank you.
So, you heard about the study program, but if you want to come and study here in Estonia, accommodation is really important, of course, as well. Here, Tallinn University has its own dormitory. It's just around the corner of our main campus, and there are double rooms for the price of 150 euros. Here you can see a photo of the Tallinn University dormitory. There are 2 other dorms, G4S dormitory. There are double and single rooms for the price of 217 and 434 euros. And Deco dormitory, where there are double and single rooms as well for the price of 150 and 300 euros. Of course, what other students do, they rent an apartment as well by themselves, with their course mates, with their friends. And like in every city, the prices vary a lot. It depends on the location, on the apartment, and so on. Our students say that they can handle approximately with 300 up to 500 euros per month. That does not include the accommodation, of course. Here are just few examples of the prices we have here. Student meals, 3 up to 7 euros. The public transportation, it is free of charge for the residents of Tallinn. Theatre tickets, 12 to 18. Concert tickets, 8 to 30, and so on. Just few examples for you. A lot of our applicants ask if they can work during the studies. The answer is yes, you can work, but you need to keep in mind that working cannot interfere your studies. You still need to complete the required credit points. If you want to know more about working in Estonia, you can go to workinestonia.com. But what next? Where to start now? First of all, of course, go to our webpage at tlu.ee/admissions, where you can see all the necessary information about the application procedure, English proficiency, read more about the study programs, and so on. In case you have any questions regarding the admission process, feel free to turn to our admission specialists at admissions@tlu.ee. They are more than happy to help. Another thing what I suggest you to do, if you want to know more about the student life here in Estonia, in Tallinn, at Tallinn University, you can always turn to our student ambassadors. Student ambassadors represent different countries, different programs. You can go to tlu.ee/ambassadors, and there you can find their contacts. You can write to them, ask any questions, and as well, they are more than happy to help and answer. Last but not least, I suggest you to follow us in social media to keep up with our latest doings. In Facebook, you can find us when you type in Tallinn University. And there is a group called Admissions 2018-2019. You can join the group and get information about this year's admission process there as well. But thank you from my side, and hopefully we will meet you in Tallinn.